This is a question for both of you. Alyssa is both selling and buying a home this year, and she's wondering what mistakes do buyers and sellers make when it comes to applying for a loan or preparing to come to the closing table. So I'll give you maybe some of these, and you guys tell me, jump in, Trevor, if you got any. Let's see. The first one, don't change jobs or become self-employed. Don't quit. Right? Good there?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Don't buy a new car, truck, or van.
Yes.
Don't use any card and let your account fall behind.
You can use a charge card, but you just don't want your account to fall behind.
Okay. Don't buy any furniture, which I guess is the same thing. You don't want to open any new accounts at any stores, right?
Right. You just don't want to do like a 90-day same as cash or something of that nature. If you want to buy cash for furniture, you can.
Yeah, cash, but don't take, which brings us to another one. Don't take any money out of your savings or checking account once you've applied for that loan, right? Because that could be a real problem, correct?
That is correct. It
No,
can be. Again, consult your mortgage originator because a lot of times it won't matter if you have a certain amount of money in there. But yes, as a rule, that is correct.
don't allow any additional increases on your credit card level, right? That's a point we've never talked about before. So don't ask for an increase, which is an indication that you're maybe wanting to spend more money. Is that right?
Right. I mean, if they're going to close within 120 days, that will not come into play because you want to repull credit, but it'd
Uh,
be better to wait till afterwards. Yes.
and don't change your bank accounts. Don't move banks.
No,
Don't
don't
do
do
that.
it.
Yeah, don't do
No.
that. Anything that we missed on that for Alyssa?
Well, I got a few.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from title side, make sure you know how you're getting your funds. How you're getting your funds to the title company, how you're getting them to the escrow account to pay for the property. We deal with a lot of folks that move from out of state, and they might bank at a Wells Fargo or a Bank of America, and those are two banks that we don't have branches for here in Kentucky. And I have people show up and think that they're just going to be able to wire money over the phone, and guidelines are very tight with banks now. Can't wire money over the phone, so they'll show up with no way to get us their money besides driving to, like, Nashville is the closest Wells Fargo, I believe, and Cincinnati's the closest Bank of America, or vice versa, and they have to drive there and initiate wires in person. And then you have a lot of online banks now, the ones you see advertised on TV that
Right.
don't have physical locations, and they have limitations on wires and how they can get funds. So, make sure that your title company and your loan originator knows where you bank, and that you reach out to your banking institution to make sure that you're going to be able to send the money when requested for closing day.
Good points. Brandy, anything back to you?
Yeah, and Trevor, you'll be able to allude to this. In the state of Kentucky, make sure your husband or wife, if you're married, knows you're buying a home. Trevor, Trevor, can you
So
Elaborate on that? Yeah.
yeah, so you have you have dower and Kersey rights in Kentucky, where once you become married, your spouse has a potential future interest in the property. Now, Randy, we talk a little bit more, but it used to be that you could buy in cash without your spouse having to know. Now they've changed some statutes here in Kentucky, and you can actually buy without your spouse signing with a loan now in Kentucky, Randy. I don't know if you knew that, but that you will be on title as a married person, and they will have potential interest. Bigger headache is, don't try to sell without your spouse, because you're going to need their signature.
That's right.
Whether you buy the property when you're single and get married after the fact, even if you don't live in it, if it's investment property, if it's held in your individual name and you get married, as soon as that marriage license is filed, you need your spouse's signature to transfer that title. So make sure you're aware of that.